everybody. I wanted to make a quick video on the subject of how much dietary fat should we all be consuming on a daily basis. Are we all not unsure of how much that is? Don't we all feel that does fat make me fat? Should I be having it? Should I not be having it? So let me just clear this concept for you. The first and the most important question: consuming dietary fat does not make us fat. It is the extra calories that we take over maintenance which gets stored as body fat and not consuming fat. So let me give you an example. So for me, if I need 2000 calories every single day to maintain my current weight, and one fine day I start eating 3000 calories every day, then over a period of time, these extra calories that I have been consuming will be stored as body fat. It's not that if you're eating maintenance calories and you consume an X amount of fat, you will start storing body fat. That is not how it works. Alright, so if this is clear, I'll move on to talking about what is the fat intake recommendation. So in fitness, as per all the books that I've read on fitness, 30% of your total calories that you consume every single day should ideally be coming from dietary fat. This is a must because there are a lot of bodily functions that are based around fat consumption. Even your hormone production, skin, hair, a lot of things are directly linked with fat consumption. So you will not feel good if you are not taking adequate amount of fat. So 30% of your total calories should come from fats. Now to break it down further, 10% of your total calories should come from saturated fat. Alright. Now saturated fat again is very important, though you may hear things about saturated fat being the culprit to a lot of heart diseases. But 10% of your total calories, if you are a healthy individual, should be coming from saturated fat. Very good for hormone production, and you would feel good. If you have a medical issue, medical condition, you may want to bring it down to 6 to 7%, but you should be consuming saturated fat. What are some sources of saturated fat? I have listed these down for you. Egg yolks are very healthy. Nuts, seeds, cheese, coconut oil. These are all very healthy sources of saturated fat, and you should be incorporating these into your diet plan. Now 10% is gone. We're left with 20% more of the calories that have to come from fat. What kind of fats do we need other than saturated? The 20% calories should ideally be coming from a mix of mono unsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids. So let me give you a few examples of what are these good sources, or what are good sources of mono and polyunsaturated fat. Fatty fish, avocado, olive oil, almonds, flax seeds, walnuts, peanut butter. They're all very healthy sources of mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids. So you should ideally be adding these to your diet plan. So total calories, 30% of which should be coming from dietary fat. The remaining calories can be split between protein and carbs, and the split that you choose would be dependent upon the kind of workouts that you do and the kind of goals that you have for yourself. So but with respect to fat, the intake ideally stays constant. So this is the information I wanted to share. I hope this video is something that will help you now plan your meals or your diet plans a little better. So that's about it. Thank you so much and have a great day.